Morning on this beautiful May 2nd, Saturday, May 2nd. I welcome you to our meditation in the meadow from Hidden Farm Road here in McFarland, overlooking Lower Mud Lake. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are a few fishing boats out there. May 2nd is the first weekend of May in Wisconsin is the opening of fishing season. A wonderful day for that. But May 2nd is also in the first weekend of May, not only opening of fishing season, it is annually where I went to seminary in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Presbyterian Seminary there. It's Kentucky Derby weekend, but as we know, that has been postponed. Hopefully they'll run it in September. But the other thing that this weekend brings here in McFarland and in many places around the state, and maybe where you live in another state. Late April, last weekends of April, first weekends of May is prom. And I'm thinking about prom. We do on Saturdays typically what we do in our congregation on a Sunday morning when we were able to gather in person. 2+, where 2 or 3 are gathered, there Christ is present. And we always ask a question at that time. And so today, knowing that McFarland was to have their prom, and it's a sad day for those juniors who were really looking forward to it, the seniors as well. So prom is on my mind. Ecclesiastes says, there is a time to weep and a time to laugh, and there is a time to mourn, and there are those who are mourning the cancellation of the Derby and prom. But there's also that time to dance. In 1966, the Mamas and Papas sang Dancing in the Streets. And at 3 p.m. today, I believe, if it still holds, on 94.9, the local station is going to be playing House of Pain, Jump Around, and people around Wisconsin are cranking their radios and going outside and honoring a tradition at University of Wisconsin football games. There's a hymn that says, "Dance then, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance," said he, "and I'll lead you all wherever you may be. And I'll lead you all in the dance," said he. A time to mourn and a time to dance. And as Kevin Bacon said in Footloose, this is the time to dance. So here's my question for you this morning. McFarland's theme for this year was the Roaring Twenties. Not that any of us remember the Roaring Twenties, but that was their theme. 2020 prom, Roaring Twenties. Now, for those of you out watching this via Facebook Live or eventually on YouTube, do you remember your junior prom? So do you remember that? And then what year? What was the theme? Who was your date? And if you have a picture, you're welcome to put it in the comments section. So, again, the question to answer today, do you remember your junior prom? What year? What was your theme? Who was your date? What did you wear? 1977, South Knox High School. Paula Carey was my date. The theme was Polynesian Nights, I believe. I still have a picture, and what I wore is styling. I mean, if retro could come back, the tux I wore, burgundy color, with little ruffle laces, big burgundy bow tie. If you ever saw My Cousin Vinny with Joe Pesci in that, when he wears this tux that he gets at the secondhand store, that's what my tux looked like, minus the tails. Yes, the memories. What did you wear? What year was your prom? What was your theme? Who was your date? Jesus, we don't often think of him as dancing, but he did dance. And in the Acts of John, a forgotten book that never made it into the Bible, there's a famous scene where Jesus, on the night that he is arrested, gathers the disciples in a circle, invites them to hold hands, and to circle around as he sings to them, answering his lyrics with the word amen. He sings things like, "Grace dances, I would pipe, dance you all, amen. I would mourn, lament you all," and the disciples would answer, amen. "Who does not dance knows not what comes to pass," and the disciples respond, amen. "They that dances perceives what I do." Dance then, wherever you may be. I know the juniors are disappointed, the seniors too. But we can dance through this together, socially distanced. Life is worth dancing. Whether we're jumping in the streets to House of Pain and jumping around, whether we turn on the music in our house and dance, there's a way to find ourselves in life, knowing that Jesus is the Lord of the dance, and we are called to dance wherever we may be. I have two poems I want to share around prom. The first is called Prom Night, But Not. It is by Stone Creek. I mourned the waltz undanced, whispered words and sweaty necks, flushed pair seeking sweet, fresh air in secluded, shadowed portico, kisses stolen from moonlit grotto, waters reflecting young love's birth. The other one is by Carolyn Devonshire. It's called Flower Prom. And seeing all the flowers starting to bloom around here, and I'm sure where you live as well, she writes, "Crocuses peering at rows of bright red tulips near the iris beds. Pansied faces have retired, wilting in the warm sunshine. Flower prom begins as gentle winds kiss roses. Sunflowers steal show, swaying to their own rhythm with stunning huge blooms. Bridal veil flowers extend above azaleas, bowing tenderly, delightful sight to behold, dance of marigolds. Frail petunias search for gentle dancing partners. Lily petals reach for petunias graciously. Prom lasts all summer." Dance then, wherever you may be. "I am the Lord of the dance," said he, "and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance," said he. Again, I'd love to hear the question for the morning, your prom. What year? What was the theme? What did you wear? Who was your date? So with that, let us dance into this beautiful, beautiful Saturday, May 2nd, enjoying the sunshine, whether you're fishing, doing jump around to the House of Pain, doing yard work, going for walks, wherever you go, whatever you do, put a little dance in your step and may God bless you this day. Amen.